All right, welcome back to Unbound Chapters podcast. I'm Sandra.
I'm Isabel.
Smutmas Day 8. Today's video is a bit
So funny.
more special because there was recipes in the back of this book.
Recipe.
Well, one was for the...
Yeah. We didn't make one of them.
Yeah. I'll give you...
Well, let's have it first.
Huh?
So.
I was going to give him a hint. Give you a hint about what our book is. My nails aren't because of the book. It's because it's Christmas. But I'll show you. Those are what?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're not going to answer me.
I thought you were doing something like that.
No. Those are gingerbread.
I thought you'd be like, that's right, gingerbread.
I think I'm Dora.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's like right behind you. Anyway, our Smutmas Day 8 book is called Cookies and Cream by Latrexa Nova. She's the same author that we reviewed the Beatings from Krampus and the bonus one. So we've read all of her books that I found on Goodreads anyway.
There's another one, part of this series.
Where?
It's like the
Is it coming out?
No, I think it's already out.
Oh, yeah,
It's
because
like
I'm...
the 7 something. It's Yule Men.
Yeah, for the Cookies and Cream and the Beatings from Krampus, it's in like a parenthesis says naughty so nice, and it only showed the 2 books.
That one's in there too. Because when I was on Amazon, it showed all 3 of them in the same series.
Goodreads, what are you doing?
Maybe it's not out yet, because Amazon shows you books and
Yeah,
series
but
before they come out.
Still.
Anyways, this one, last one, Krampus. This one, Gingerbread Man.
I don't think this
And
is.
There was a gingerbread
This
recipe.
is okay to show, right? It's not bad.
Yeah, it should be fine. Gingerbread recipe at the end of the book.
Cookies and cream.
There was also a salted icing recipe at the end of the book, but I personally did not want to taste salted icing.
Yeah, it only shows 2 for some reason, but...
And I did not have powdered sugar. So we made some gingerbreads. We made some really cute ones. And then we made some not so cute ones. You want to do the cute ones since they're on your side?
So, have an ornament. It dangles and everything.
Break.
Being careful.
This one might actually break. This one's fragile.
Hold it by the bowl. Another ornament. If you've been watching our Smutmas, what is this inspired by?
I don't remember the one. The
called
name.
Frosted.
Oh, Frosted with
The mermaid named Summer.
Yeah, Mermaid and Jack Frost.
Yeah, and we have a carrot because we read some
2 books about
carrots.
snowmen and carrots. Frisky and Frosted.
This one is a ballerina. Spoiler for something later. Is this just a regular one?
Yeah.
This is just a cute boy with a hat. A little Christmas hat. We also have a snowman.
I guess it could be the purple person version of the snowman.
Could be the elfed one. He doesn't have a hat, but elves wear hats, right?
The elf, yeah.
And we have, this is Flower, a candy cane. And yeah, a snowman here.
And then we can't
This
show
big
you
boy.
all the dirty ones, but we can show you some of them. So here's this one for Loose. His tail, his horns. I think he's really cute.
Me too.
There's a lot of talk of mushrooms and
We can
spicy
talk about
books.
This one. This one is Rudolph. If you know what I mean. Rudolph. You can show another one, I think.
There's lots of talk of mushrooms. So
we have a mushroom.
have a mushroom.
The tip of a mushroom.
I was inspired by, was it Frisky? Or was it Frosted? where they made the cookies.
I think it was frosted. Yeah, with the Krampus and her.
Yeah, the snowman when they were making
could show the Heimlich.
cookies. Yeah, they were making cookies for Satan, and he made a Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah.
I also made a Heimlich.
They're doing the Heimlich.
Maneuver.
This one is choking.
He's choking. Oh no.
Heimlich maneuver.
And this one has tentacles, but his head fell off.
Yeah. Tentacles for... I was thinking for Fornius from Not Again, Satan in the pool.
Maybe. And then we have a big boy that was freehanded.
That one's an elephant. You can just show the elephant, maybe. The elephant head.
He has something under my hand.
He has a package.
He doesn't have any pants on, so I'm respecting his modesty.
Very kind of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, so she made what is the regular name?
They're called
something gingerbread. Greatest effing gingerbread?
Yeah, I think it's greatest effing gingerbread.
But the fun name, Richard Doodles. Richard Doodles.
The short version of Richard.
Richard Doodles.
Richard Doodles. Which is really fun to say.
Yeah. It's like snickerdoodles without the snit and a duh.
Yep.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
That's not gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, this book is really short. I think it was like 30 pages for me. 30-something pages.
I can't remember how many I had.
And it starts with this kitchen witch, and she's talking to her daughter. Her daughter's like a... what's it? Personification witch? Something like that. She makes inanimate objects come to life. Kind of.
I thought she was... I don't know. I forgot.
But I don't know what her specialty is, but she can make things come to life because she is polyamorous, so she has many partners, and one of her partners is a chimera Halloween ornament that she brought to life.
Now it's her pet.
And she also has some ghosts, and
I'm hiding them. Hiding this.
She has some ghost partners, and
yeah, she like vampires
like
before other things.
She has a lot of partners.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking to her, and her daughter asked her mom, since she's a kitchen witch, to make a bunch of...
Yeah, her newest thing is like mortal. So they celebrate Christmas like...
Well, not... Was he the newest one?
I don't know. She's with him.
She's with many people.
The mortal one. I don't know.
I can't remember. I think the Chimera was the last one, but she's recently been celebrating human holidays because of her human partner, and her human partner celebrates obviously Christmas, so they're having a Christmas party.
Yeah, they call it Yuletide, and other partner calls it Christmas.
And she asked her mom to make some cookies, gingerbread. Yeah.
Do you have any attachments?
The Heimlich maneuver.
Okay.
I forgot what I was saying.
Me too. Her daughter
asked her to make gingerbread cookies, and then she's making them, but she's having a hard time, which I didn't understand because she's a kitchen witch and she has a spelled oven to make everything taste delicious. So I feel
maybe it was the dough that she was messing up.
Maybe, but no matter what you put in, it's gonna come out tasting yummy. So her snooty neighbor comes over, and the neighbor's always like boasting about her accomplishments, like, oh, I have a husband that makes 6 figures, I live in a white picket house, I have perfect children, like all this stuff, and she really doesn't like her because she's like, oh, she's always putting me down.
Make the flower one.
And she came over with one of her husband's associates.
Yeah.
And this guy was tall, muscular, tatted, and he was very attentive towards the kitchen witch because she was covered in molasses because she spilled it. He wiped it off.
Molasses, yeah, it is slow, but it's not that slow. That comes out pretty quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe she used a different form of molasses.
Maybe.
But she had molasses all over her, and he was like, oh, I can't let it harden. And he, like, rubbed it off of her chest, and she got horny. And she noticed that her neighbor was upset by this because she kind of felt some attraction between them. They had something going on. They've slept together at least once. She knows for sure. Like, so she starts putting on a show. She's unbuttoning her shirt. She's sticking the towel down in there. And then she drops on the floor. She goes, oops. And they bump heads. And when they look at each other, they just start making out.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Oh, and also she's like 45 years old.
Yeah.
And the neighbor is like 30-something.
Yeah.
So it's not like the young people that we've been like, you know,
they were
kind of reading about.
A little bit older than what we normally read. Which was kind of refreshing because I'm tired of reading about teenagers.
Yeah.
There's just something about... I'm not a teenager anymore, so reading it, like, icks.
Yeah, like, in Not Again, she was like 22, 21, 22.
Yeah.
And Satan's like hundreds of years old, which, I mean...
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that doesn't bother me either, but, like, yeah, she's like 22.
Yeah, so they start kissing, and the neighbor, she starts shrieking.
Yeah, she's like yelling this dude's name.
And she's like pulling him away from her. And he turns to her, and in a stern voice, he goes, no, you will apologize right now.
Yeah, she also called her a heathen, too.
Yeah, and the kitchen witch, I don't remember her name, but the kitchen witch, she was just like,
I don't either.
no, it's okay. She doesn't need to apologize. It was like nothing. Being called heathen doesn't bother me. And he goes,
she knows that.
But she still needs to apologize because I told her to.
Yeah. There's like a pretty easy dynamic to understand what's going on. He's not just dominating. He is mastering.
Yeah. So she tries to like diffuse the situation because she doesn't kind of catch that he's a master. She kind of thought it was a little spat, so she was like, oh, you guys should stay and help me. And while they're making cookies, there's a snowstorm, so they're stuck inside. And she was licking the batter off her finger.
Yeah, like a few cookies are already gone in, they're coming out great. No, she's just licking the batter.
She was doing it
I also do that, but not seductively.
On purpose. And the dude, the associate, he noticed and he was like, you effing tease. And he like
he went
put
to
her
her
on the counter and started going at it. And then they hear some pleasure whimpering off to the side. And the neighbor, she's just over there diddling herself. And he hears it and he's like, no. You are not allowed to touch yourself.
Yeah, he also told her that she wasn't allowed to make a noise.
Yeah. And he was like, since you want to taste so bad, why don't you go get some? So he made her eat the kitchen witch.
So great. Crawling on her hands and knees over to this girl.
Yeah. She's not allowed to stand because they're not on the same level because she's a slave.
Which, you want to know what? Not because she's a slave, but just the whole, you're not on the same level. That, wow. You know? I want to be on the same level with my partner, like behind closed doors. I want you to, worship me. You don't gotta like be always like, I don't want to always look down on you, but like we can go back and forth. You know what I mean? But hell no, I am not hands and knees crawling over to some other chick. I'm not eating her out either, but you get on your hands and knees. What do you think this is? Yeah. Anyway.
So she did it. The kitchen witch completed the mission. And then the guy, while he was doing that, he was like helping himself.
Yeah.
Off in the corner. And then he tripped on his pants. Like,
what an idiot.
Take them all the way off or don't move.
Yeah, why were your shoes on in the house?
Yeah. So he tripped over his pants and fell into the oven.
Yeah, she panicked. She's like, oh, it's like a magic oven.
Yeah, she said a spell to try and save him, but it mixed with her oven magic, and she also wasn't paying attention to her wordage. Mm-hmm. So when he came out, he was a giant
6-foot gingerbread man.
Yeah, with still his tattoos and stuff, but it's like made of icing, and because of the spell on her oven to make everything taste super delicious, they got like this lust haze like put over them. And they wanted to just lick him up. And they took turns eating the frosting off of him.
And it's like really addicting. Like they have like one little taste and they're just like feral. Like, we need to eat this gingerbread man. And he was so funny.
Yeah, and then he gets a little bit, I don't know if it's because of what he went through or if he was just saying it because he's delirious. But he was like, you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread.
He's like, I gotta run. Yeah, like he was also enjoying like them like eating him. Like
until they
homegirl literally took a bite out of his shoulder and he's like, okay, now I'm panicking because she's not listening. She's supposed to be like the slave in this master slave situation and she is not listening to me. He's like, now I'm scared. I literally see the hunger in their eyes. They're literally going to eat me until there's no crumbs left.
Yeah. And they chased him down the street, and their neighbors are watching them.
They're like both all half naked, yeah.
And they can't catch up to him, so they like start looking around, and then they hear some noises in the woods near the lake, and they come upon an orgy. Because the lust haze on this gingerbread man is so strong.
They're like all trying to eat him.
Yeah, they're trying to eat him, but like when they touch each other, they're just like, oh, I'm gonna kiss you real quick. I'm gonna touch you real quick.
Yeah.
And he's trying to like...
What a crazy scene to walk up on.
Yeah, he's trying to go across the river, and he's a cookie. He can't.
Yeah.
So the neighbor and the kitchen witch go up to him. They're like, oh, well, we're not gonna eat you, we promise. And
yeah, we had some clarity.
He's like, no, I'm gonna run again. And then the neighbor picks him up, puts him over her shoulder, and they're walking across the river, and then she takes a chomp out of his foot. And then the kitchen witch had said a spell at that point to try and reverse it. And of course, when she took a bite, his toe turned into a real toe.
Like, that's
He's like, that's my actual toe. Get off.
Yeah.
And then they realized that you could eat the cookie off of him, and his human body was underneath because of this spell. But because she didn't listen and she was greedy little sloot, she was not allowed to have any more cookie. So the kitchen witch, he said, you have to watch her eat me. So
damn.
Yeah. So the kitchen witch ate as much as she could. And
yeah, she was like, I can't eat no more. I'm so full.
And he decided he was going to walk into the orgy and let them eat him, and he did. And while they were there, her Yule god came, and she was like, yes, it's a Christmas miracle, because she's finally got her orgy that she hasn't been able to do for the past 2 years.
Yeah, she really wanted it.
What was the last line of the book?
I
laughed.
Everyone.
I laughed so hard. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, like Krampus was there and he was enjoying like the orgy show and he did some stuff with her. She's just having a good old time. And yeah, like the ending was God F us, everyone. Like is it Tiny Tim? Is
God help us, everyone, yeah.
Bless us. God help. What is the movie from? It's not Scrooge. What is it? A Wonderful Life?
Scrooge.
Or is it Scrooge?
It's Scrooge.
It says, God bless us, everyone. She's saying, God's F us, everyone.
Hilarious. I definitely laughed at this book probably more than was intended.
I only laughed when he was doing like the whole gingerbread thing. He's like, gotta run. Run.
I laughed at her description of her lust for a cookie. I laughed
at
yeah,
she was like, he's a cookie.
His runs. I laughed at their Christmas orgy. I laughed at the...
Yeah, the last line really killed you.
It really did.
Like, I was like, why is she laughing right now? And then I got to the end of the book.
I just laughed
I
at
get it.
the ridiculousness of it all.
Yeah, like...
I don't think it was intended to be serious, so...
Yeah.
If that's offensive, sorry. I thought it was really funny. I enjoyed reading it because it was funny. I didn't particularly enjoy the scenes. I didn't enjoy the girl scenes in the beginning. I did enjoy the people stuff, but I didn't enjoy the cookie stuff. I just cannot F a cookie.
Yeah. I thought it was funny, like, licking frosting. That was fine. When she's taken his gingerbread peen, you're making it dark. Now it's disgusting. Like, you can't just lick a gingerbread and then go back again. It's going to be cold and disgusting and nasty. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy those. I thought they were funny. But, yeah, it was...
I give it...
one of a kind.
2.5 for entertainment purposes.
Same.
And I give it a 0.5 on spice.
That sounds pretty good. I agree. The spice was still like vanilla spice. It wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
just
there
involved.
was an orgy, but like...
Yeah, there wasn't details.
Yeah, there wasn't like a whole bunch of details. She was just like, it's a Christmas orgy. And then she jumped in and she said she licked and touched and sucked and all that
and Krampus
stuff.
was there, but it was like very, well...
Yeah.
It didn't, I don't think it said Krampus, but...
She said her Yule creature thing.
Yeah, she also talked in the beginning how her daughter is able to be with Satan because she's a Satanist, just like her dad. That was like really funny. She's like, well, she met hers and I finally meet mine. Yeah. It was quick read. Unintentionally funny, maybe. But the recipe, these cookies are so good. If you like gingerbread, it's really good.
I don't really like gingerbread, but they're okay. I prefer different cookies.
Gingerbread is literally top 2. Number 2 is ginger snaps. Just kidding, but yeah, I love gingerbread cookies. You've probably seen me. I've had 1 to maybe like 5 since we've been sitting down. I'm intimidated by that big one over there, so I can't eat it. I can't eat the cookie on camera, so I'm eating Frosty over here. Yeah, so the recipe in the back. There's two recipes I'm holding. You like my 2? Mm-hmm. There's 2 recipes in the back, but she only did the gingerbread one.
Which, if you're gonna make these, don't make them when you want to have them, because they have to sit in the fridge for 3 hours.
In the freezer.
In the fridge for 3 hours.
In the freezer for 30 minutes, right?
No.
Well, you read that yesterday. What was 30 minutes in the freezer for?
I said I might just do it for 30 minutes in the freezer.
You were saying, I see.
Too late, so I just did the fridge. They can go in there for 3 hours to 3 days, depending on... I would suggest doing it like the night before, and then making them when you want them. That's what I did. These cookies are only half a batch. I still have another half of the dough in my fridge. Mm-hmm. It's like, how many cookies was it? 20 cookies? 30?
It's probably more. I mean, you made that big one.
With like the regular sized, like cookie cutter ones, it's about 60 maybe cookies. So it's definitely like a share. I mean, or don't.
Or just half the recipe. Or freeze it. Maybe. But I don't know. I feel like gingerbread is like a holiday thing. Like, I don't know if I would want to eat a gingerbread cookie at like Valentine's Day or, like summertime. I don't think I'd want to eat a gingerbread cookie at that time. So,
I suggest a holiday party.
Yeah, definitely a holiday party. Put the book up on the TV. You guys can all read it together. Take turns. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I agree. Probably like 2.5 and then like a 0.5 on the spice. the commentary was pretty funny.
Hmm.
I don't really vibe with slave master things, but
here it wasn't like so prominent, so I didn't mind it.
yeah, it wasn't bad.
If it had been the whole book and they were the main focus of the book, I would have been too much to me.
Yeah.
I don't like the bedroom, like, superiority names.
Mm.
Like the daddy, master.
Yeah. Reading it doesn't really bother me, but I don't, like, resonate with it. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Smutmas Day 8. Cookies. It's a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Please enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
4 more days.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Wednesday? Sunday, Monday, yeah. 4 more days. 3 sleeping nights. Then it's Christmas. Alright, everyone. I guess we'll see you tomorrow for Smutmas Day 9.